SLOSMASHN.
Hello everybody, it's your old past SLOSMASHN with another fantastic tale of smashing and bashing. It's SLOmotion. And in this tale, boom, RC4WD limited edition 4Runner. Did I mention it's a Toyota officially licensed? Man, it's a mouthful, but wait, there's more. Because under that tongue-twisting name, it's also called Trail Finder 2, is what it's based off, at least the chassis part of it. Man, I have been waiting for this truck. I just saw it and knew it was gonna be cool, like just for like trail crawling and ultimate scale realism. But man, just awesome. I mean, for like the suspension, it even has like scale springs. Like springs, leaf springs, like a real truck's leaf springs with this thing. But the most thing that caught my attention for this truck is the interior, the body. It has up and down like doors and tailgates and interiors. Even the hood has like a K&M filter on it. It's awesome. But aside from that, here are the specifics located, plastered all over the box. Anyways, enough bibble babble. Let's quick yeah. And boom, there's everything outside the box, and I'm proud to say there are no quality control issues with this truck that I was able to tell just by glancing it over. Giolandi, it's okay, we love you though. No, alright, where to start right here? I'm just gonna get the radio out of the way. You know, originally I just didn't like it. It's not because it didn't function right, it's just I didn't really care for the feel, but I'm getting used to it. I like it. It's a pistol grip, I like the foam on there, I like the look of the wheel. The trims are easy and good. Or maybe it's just this long, like, old router looking antenna right here. I don't know, but it's like I said, it's grown. I mean, it does its job. And here you even get a battery and some charger ports, even if you're like in Europe. If you're in Europe, other parts of the world where like there's weird looking like stick prongs, and that's in there and that's for you. And then you get a NIM battery too that gets you going. And you also get batteries. That's awesome that they give you batteries for that thing right there. Yeah, batteries are cool. Jelly them up. Jelly, don't get that discharge. And you get the instruction manual, which I actually looked at this time because I'm notorious for not paying attention to instructions or not needing them, but I needed it for this one. There's a bumper right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this on. I thought it was going to be metal, but it's plastic. It feels plastic. I mean, I'm not going to take like a grinder to it. And then this thing, I didn't know what it was, but it actually, I'll show you later, it goes to the back ladder frame. It connects the two right there, and these screws are for like the body post mounts, which again, I'll look at later, and your battery strap and your mirror pictures, so your driving dude in there in that cool sweet interior can see himself. And then this thing, no, it's not a spliff. Yeah, it's not, and it doesn't contain your favorite snacks, your favorite Scooby snacks. But pay attention for this thing, because I had to dig it out of the trash because I couldn't find it. It was like rolled up in the Netherlands of that box, and it is in fact the spoiler. See, I wasn't lying. There is in fact a cool looking lower lip spoiler for the front of the vehicle for this awesome looking Yoda right here. Don't not miss this. It's in there. I almost was gonna like thinking I didn't get one. And it also has the screws in there, so that's cool. Alright, so take a look at the car right here. Man, this truck is just beautiful. Look at that right there. Reminiscence of the 80s right there. If you had one of these things, I didn't, because I couldn't drive back then when these things were out. But just look at it. This right here, I mean, the door's open right here. Look at that interior if you sneak open. Kind of gotta dig your fingernail on there. Let's see, I'm gonna have to do it off camera here. Okay, so yeah, it is a little bit tricky to get those doors open. You just kind of have to dig your fingernails underneath the grooves right there. But look at that interior, if you could tell right there. I like how the stickers are in there because I don't like putting stickers on. I'd rather just have them on there right there. This interior is just so awesome. We'll just pretend that's like vegan leather right there. And then look at these doors right here. Look at the detailing right there. And in fact, there is a little magnet in there. If you don't believe me, look at that right there. It sticks. Yeah, close the door. And this one comes with the rubber mirrors that I like right there, because you don't want to scuff them up, even though you should be going easy on this truck. But forget easy. But I like that you don't have to put those on right there, and this probably still will pull off, but you could put like crazy. Look at the hard camper, which I will probably take this camper off just because I want to use it for like photo props. And that's one of the other reasons, if I didn't mention it, I got this for is because for like toy photography, scale garage photography right here. Other door opens the same way right there. But look at the back right here, you got like simulated plastic glass right there. The tailgate comes down even, so you could throw a couple sleeping bags and go up to the lake right there. Look, I'm getting my reflection from my camera, and then got some plastic roll bar. At least I'm thinking it looks plastic and it feels plastic in there. I definitely want to take this off, and there's like little screws in there on the bottom of this shell right here that you just unscrew and take off, I think. All right, to the front right here, pop the hood, but first look at that coolness right there, and that's where the lower lip spoiler goes right there. I couldn't imagine. I think it would look cool even without that lip, but I'm glad I found it. The hood right here is tricky because if you just pull it straight up, it'll only open that, and if you push up with more tension, you'll break it. You have to like pull it out, and then see these little hinges right here, you just gotta like pull them towards you and they slide out and open up too at the same time while you're pushing it up, if that makes sense. But don't just like pull it up, like pull it, just don't pull it up like that, just pull it towards you then up at the same time, otherwise those little plastic things will break. But look at the engine bay right there, if I can get some more light in there, and it in fact has the 22BE, I can barely see it, engine in there. It was like the actual engine for these things. Look at that cold air K&N intake, yeah, right there, that's awesome right there. This is gonna be so cool for pictures right there. I love the realism for this thing. Again, you really get this truck for the body, that's where it shines, because that chassis, that Trail Finder 2 chassis is cool, but it's just pretty much comes with all of their trucks for the most part, and this is where it really shines. And if you're just into photography, like I said, or just having drivers and stuff, this is where your money is worth right there. Not that that's not good, that is great. I love it on the Geolande, it's awesome, it's good mated with this thing. Alright, boom, chassis, pop the hood, it was popped already. So it's basically same as Geolande, the Trail Finder 2 chassis. It's just where it shines right here is these leaf springs, because old school trucks had leaf springs right there. If you push them down, it has a notorious stiff suspension, because look at this, all the wheels go up right there. But you know what, it's easy to fix it, and that's what I'm gonna do almost certainly, is just take out some of those leaf springs, because those two little screws right there come out easy. You just pull them out. You don't even have to take them out probably all the way, just kind of like slide them out, and then it'll just like, oh, actually no, I take that back, those probably thread through, but still it's easy. Take it off, tune the suspension how you like, and I think you can put oil in these. I don't know if I'll put oil in these or not, but I'm definitely taking leaf springs out. And this thing right here, look at this clips off, this piece comes out, and it comes with screws that you have to screw inside of the body right there. That way you could like put this on, and so far it's looking a little bit easier to put on a clip on than the Geolande. Dun, dun, dun. That thing is such a pain in the ass to clip the body on. Just like you have to have like childlike fingers that go on there, and I highly recommend, what I'm going to do with this thing is use the body post clippers with the tabs, the plastic tabs on them. Other than that, we got the same ESC that comes on their majority of the lineups, that 45 turn motor, which I was originally I already am for sure going to get a 1080 for this thing, because I love how that runs on a Geolande, and swap out a different brushed motor. But you know what, I just think for this thing is going to be really light, like trail trucking for me. So I don't think I want extra wheel speed or craziness. I might just get the 1080 and made it up with the 45 turn on here and see how that works on 3S, because we don't like 2S, right? Just to keep the wheel speed slower, that way you don't like wreck that awesome body, especially popping that back camper off. You really don't want to jack that stuff up. Whereas like the Geolande, I think the more scratches it gets, the tougher it looks, the cooler it looks. But this one, no. And there is that stock servo right there. It's capable of 7 volts. That's what I like about it. I've been using it for the Geolande, and it definitely has a noticeable amount of increased torque in responsiveness when you crank it to 7 volts. So I might use that. I think it's upwards towards 2-something ounces of torque, which should be good enough. It's okay on the Geolande. I'm happy with it. I don't know, but you could always swap it up. And right here, they zip tie your steering linkage to the servo horn right there. For some reason, you gotta do it yourself, but it comes with the screws. Look at the other side right here. Look at all that metal, those Yoda axle casings right there, the drive shafts right there. Looks good, a lot of metal. This thing is heavy. I'm not sure. I think it's a little bit lighter than a Geolande right there, the old Geo right there, but it's still a heavy truck. Receiver box. That receiver is in fact waterproof, at least they advertise it. Oh, look at this, we got some rust. They're gonna put some oil on there, change the screws out, or I don't even know. That sucks right there. Who knows, it was like going over salty seas or something. Metal like shock tower linkage up there, right there. I forget the name of it, the connector thing. You forget the name of these things, you just look at it and identify with it. And then the shocks, these are different for me. These are just really like scale like shocks that you put in a truck. Yeah, you're just using the leaf springs because you got no other springs, and you just got that set to however tension oil you have when you put in your real truck, and in this one, which I'll probably put oil in. I just don't know what weight yet. But enough bibble babble. I'm gonna get those few things screwed on so we can do some smashing action. Yeah. All right, and boom, and there I got everything all buttoned up, everything, all those little pieces I mentioned earlier. Man, I thought it was gonna be easier to put the body on, but it is a different kind of pain in the ass than a Geo Londe to put on. You can see under there, it's these little tabs that go on there. As for battery packs, also, it's like you really need a tiny battery pack. I'm using like my smallest LiPo that I have with this setup, and it's just really smashed up in there, no pun intended, but it worked. But as far as putting a body on and getting those clips, it just really sucks. They need to improve the body mounts for this thing. That's the only thing I don't like about these. And it makes the Geo look easier to put on. A lot of it's just leverage and just bending it in and getting that battery to line up, just so maximize the small clearances it has in there, just so it'll all fit. Yeah, I think I might, just the way they have it set up, I couldn't even put like the fourth clip on there. It was just like, I don't know, the hole in the little clip thing needs to be drilled out or something catching, I don't know. I think I would just use just the top two. I mean, the bottom one's just the way it shimmies in. It's just, oh man, definitely have to figure something out with the mounting system. Anyways, let's get into some smashing action now. I think I'm gonna put that bumper it came with on. I just got too many hits with that spoiler. Nope, never again. Trail truck, one word to sum it all up, even easy at that, and take care of that nice pretty body. Back to my counterpart. All right, welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed that smashing action with the limited edition 4Runner RC4WD. It's a beautiful truck, and you really just want to take care of it, not just run it too hard. I'd say like light trail, like trucking. For me, definitely gonna take out some of those springs. The suspension is stiff, and I'm gonna remove that camper, and it's a body mount system. Man, I don't know. But the tires I like, they're actually surprisingly soft. I was just worried about them like being like too small, but I mean overall, just having it seen in person, I like the look of it, and I don't know, just one less thing. I think I'll definitely put a 1080 in it and enjoy photography with it and driving it for what it is. I don't even know if I want to change the turns on the motors, could put like a hotter motor in it for a little more wheel speed for this thing. But I don't know. Y'all let me know downstairs in the comments below. Because until next tale, smash your bell, smash your thumb, subscribe if you haven't had to already. Because we are RC4WD Limited Edition Yoda Smashing out.